Hi everyone, and this is the Nigel T best explanation of Facebook Pixel ever. Okay, what is Facebook Pixel? Have you seen on websites when it talks about cookies, and do you accept the use of cookies? And we know that cookies are tracking what happens when we go on a website. Facebook calls their cookies a pixel. Okay, so it's pretty much tracking software. What does the software do? Well, think of it like this. Unless you install a piece of software that can track what people do on your website, that links back to Facebook, how would Facebook ever know what happens on your website? Now, I know people think that Facebook know everything. Well, they do know an awful lot. But unless you give specific permission by putting this tracking pixel bit of code onto your website, Facebook doesn't really know what goes on. It's into a bit of a black hole. So this is important because if you are doing Facebook adverts and you are sending people to a website, your website, and you're wanting to see what people are doing, then you need to put the Facebook pixel on. You need to put this little bit of code onto your website. If you want to know how you do that, then you need to subscribe or go to nigeltbest.com and have a look there at some of my training stuff. But what can it do? What can it tell that people have done on your website? Well, I'm just looking down here. These are some of the things. So whether you've purchased something, whether you've generated a lead, you've completed a registration, you've added payment info. That could be useful, couldn't it? Because how many times have you added something to a cart, added payment info, but then not gone through with the purchase? And then all of a sudden you've been retargeted with another advert and you've thought, how did they know that? Well, this is how, because they've got a bit of code on there, the Facebook pixel, and that's telling you as a marketer what someone has or hasn't done. So have they completed things? So the other things, initiate checkout, they've searched, or they've viewed content. So these are what Facebook calls events, and these are additional little bits of code that you put into your Facebook pixel. But essentially your Facebook pixel is a bit of code generated by Facebook. It's individual to you, so your code doesn't affect anyone else. It's just your pixel code, and you put that pixel code onto your website, and you can see through Facebook and the analytics what people, not exactly who, but the number of people that have visited your website and what they've done on that website as well. It's incredibly useful if you are looking at retargeting people that get so far but don't actually make a purchase, or you want to go back to people that are interested in what you are talking about and what have you, then you need to get going with the Facebook pixel. So there you are. That's my Nigel T best explanation of a Facebook pixel ever. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you want to know more, as I say, go to nigeltbest.com or subscribe, share it, share the love. And I'll see you next time around. Bye for now.